Dominic Hannigan, 5 minutes.
Thank you, Alas Ceann Comhairle, and thank you for the opportunity to speak on this bill this evening. 21 years is a long time to wait for a Supreme Court decision to become law, but it is progress that we now have the bill before us this evening, and it will be a historic day later on next month when we put this bill into law. The Labour Party, as Minister Costello said, has campaigned long for this legislation since the time of the Supreme Court judgment. We knew that it was essential in relation to the debate on women's health. And as everybody in this House knows, this has been a commitment within the jointly agreed programme for government that we would implement the recommendations of the expert group on the European Court of Human Rights judgments in A, B and C, as well as the Supreme Court decision on the X case. And I'm proud to say that this commitment has been met by introducing this legislation. We all know that the issue before us has the ability to divide opinion in Ireland like nothing else. I remember vividly the referendum campaign of 1983 and the strength of feeling from the opposing camps at the time. I was at college and I remember debates late into the nights on this particular issue. And back then, like now, I saw that the debate can bring out the best in people and also the worst in people as well. And that's on both sides of the issue. Over time, I've noticed that the moderate voice can often get drowned out easily when this debate is in full flow. Over the course of this particular piece of legislation, I've received all types of correspondence, and all of it was different in tone and intent. I've received postcards, DVDs, handwritten letters, phone calls, texts, emails, visits to my office. And I have to say that most of this communication has been very civil in tone. It's true that some of it hasn't been, some of it has been unpleasant. If those campaigners put as much energy into campaigning for children's rights once they were born, then Ireland today would be a very different place than it is. So Alas Ceann Comhairle, the debate is about the lives of women of Ireland and making sure that they've got access to the medical treatment they need when they need it. And when this bill is passed, as it will be, there will be better clarity for what procedures can be carried out when they are needed. And that's a positive thing for women's health. Although I fully accept that this bill will mean that some women who need terminations because of fatal fetal abnormalities will still have to go overseas to ensure that their lives are protected. We should not be exporting healthcare. Alas Ceann Comhairle, I trust women in this country to make their own decisions about their bodies and their health. This legislation is overdue. It reflects the expert group recommendations. It's in our programme for government, and it's what our people want. And for that reason, I will be supporting this legislation.